I don't know why, but I'm not trusting Zeno right now. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona chapter 251. During the last chapters, Shina, he also disappeared. We saw Zeno, like he saw Zeno in the distance because he at first was at the encampment. He They were trying to tie him down. They didn't want to let him go at first, but then he started attacking them, and then um Yun told him to go. He went and then came across Yona and the others, and they were so happy to be together. And then Yona was like, okay, now we need to find Zeno. So he started looking for Zeno. He found Zeno somewhere, somewhere in the distance. And then Zeno was like, I've been caught or something or other like that. And then just as Yona and Huck turned around, he was gone. So it's like, people, I need something to give me hope and something, man, because this last few chapters I've just been like incredibly sad, and I just don't want it to continue. I probably will be reacting to all three chapters because right now there's only three chapters that are currently available. So 251, 252, and 253, I believe. So I probably will be reading all three of them. And yeah, so before we get into these chapters, if you guys are my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/Philomini. And now let's start these chapters, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Oh, you know what? Let me go get some napkins and stuff because, yeah. I got my box of tissue right here just in case. I probably will not be reading this out loud because, yeah, I just sort of like want to read through it really quickly just so that I can get to some semblance of hope and happiness. So, yeah. Soga or Soga? Who are these people? Who's Rapper? Oh, so they were there around him? Shadows. Oh, I'm just now remembering. Where's that dude? I'm forgetting his name. That used to be, that was sort of like Swan's shadow. Was he the one that trained him? I'm forgetting. He had a scar over his face. He was there when the Kago and his shadow people, the Dromoy, when they were attacking the Sky Palace and everything. He was there. I'm forgetting his name, but where is he? When I saw Pukyu down there, and I just remembered, I don't think I mentioned the last reaction. Like when they found Shina and Pukyu, like jumped on him because it were them two in the cave before you and I came. You know, so it's like that also got me emotional. What the heck? What is going on? I don't know why, but I'm not trusting Zeno right now. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling suspicious of him, and I'm even wondering like if this person right now is Zeno. I mean, he's acting like him, but I don't know. Was Rappa part of the what's the legion, but the little army or whatever that Hack was in at the beginning when he wanted to join the Scar tribe army or whatnot? They put him in this lower class group. Is that was that Rappa or whatever? Was he part of that? I'm forgetting. Cutie. Right, that was the name. People, if this chapter ends with Kiga disappearing, I'm gonna be super upset. Are you freaking kidding me? I saw the road chapter 253. I thought the chapter was already up. Didn't I say that I was suspicious of Zeno? Like I was suspicious of him. Like when last episode, last reaction, Sheena saw him, and then he's like, I was caught, and then Sheena disappeared, and then he shows up out of the blue when the others were like, okay, we need to find Zeno, and then he just shows up out of the blue, and they were asking me questions. Did you turn into a dragon when the others did? And how did you turn back? He's like, I don't remember. Like all the things he kept saying, I felt like he was hiding something. Like something was not clear to me. Like I was suspicious of him. I was, like I said, I was even wondering if that was really the real Zeno or if somebody else that's masquerading as him, pretending to be him or something or other like that. And when the shadows showed up and they started fighting, they were like they were gonna kill Yona and the dragons and everybody else. Like that, it pissed me off. So when they started fighting and one of them was gonna attack Yona and Zeno got in front of him, so I'm like, okay, seems like it's Zeno, because Zeno will protect Yona. And then he got slashed. Then he said he needs to be slashed a few more times before he can use his powers fully. But then he was saying that he can't, his wounds are not healing yet or something or other like that. So I'm like, okay. Like, even though he was protecting Yuna, I still was suspicious of him when he said that for some reason. I was suspicious of him. I'm like, okay, maybe it's because they were, like I said, Hiro Castle was burned down. I thought about that possibility. That's why maybe he wasn't healing quickly enough. And I also thought that maybe he was acting like he was, he couldn't heal or something. I don't know. But like, even in that moment, a part of me was suspicious of him, And then you have Kija there. We just saw Sheena disappear. We just saw Jeha disappear. So the way these chapters were going, I'm like, do not make Kija disappear as well, And he got injured. He's looking at the souls of the previous dragons. And he's like, okay, is this it for me or something or that? Then they were on the other side. So when this was sort of like coming for him, telling him, okay, he's done a good job. It's time for him to rest or something or other like that. And then he was like, wait a second. Jeha and Sheena are not here. So that means they're not on the other side. So that means they're somewhere on Earth. So that gave me hope that they were alive. But then he's like, okay, I need strength to, fight these people. And then he turned into a dragon. When he turned into a dragon, I'm like, he's about to disappear again. But then it turns out that them disappearing is Zeno's doing. He has the chalice with him. How did he get the chalice? The last we saw of the chalice, it was with Chagol and Ra'on. They were somewhere in the desert somewhere, and then that's it. I'm trying to remember exactly where Zeno was, but I can't quite place the last time that I saw Zeno. Like, I cannot remember. So I don't know how he got hold of the chalice, but clearly he's the one making them go into the chalice for some reason. I mean, they said that the chalice was the thing that gave them their powers, the first dragons. It's the thing that gave them their original powers and everything. So what's going on? I think that's why I wasn't crying this episode when Kika disappeared, because I feel like Yes, I'm suspicious of what Zeno is doing, but I don't think that what he's doing is gonna be detrimental to the dragons, to Jeha, Kia, and Oshina. I don't think it's gonna be detrimental to them. Maybe he's using it to help them in some ways. Like I don't know, but I just need some kind of explanation. That's why when I thought there was gonna be another chapter that was gonna give me more answers, and then I clicked on it, and then it's like coming soon. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? When is the chapter supposed to drop? Let me see. I think it's every 2 weeks, right? When did this one drop? February 5th. Okay. I can't know what he's doing until they actually tell us what he's doing. Um, Yona learned from these shadows that Suwon has told Hack that he was gonna be the next ruler. They were not okay with it. They were not okay with some of the decisions that Suwon has been doing, so they took it upon themselves to kill Hack and Yona and the dragons because whatever. Like no. Kija did his thing to protect them and Hack also as well. When that one was like, at least if I can kill Yona, and then Hack got in front of him and like, psh. So that's good. So basically, I feel like they took care of all of the shadows. I think, and now there's just Zeno, Hack, and Yona. So I feel like the next chapter should give us exactly what the heck is going on. Because I don't know why Zeno is being so secretive. Like he is being so secretive. He's telling Yona in her dreams that not to let it get away, not to let what get away. I was thinking, okay, maybe the chalice, but then Jeha showed up immediately after that. So I'm thinking it's talking about Jeha to not let Jeha get away. But then Jeha disappeared. Sheena, at one point, I think he pointed. He's the one that pointed Yona in her dreams towards Sheena's direction. So she goes after Sheena. Sheena finds him. Sheena disappears. And then here, he shows up with Kija, where the others are. We didn't see him before that. Like he was taking his sweet time somewhere else, doing whatever, making Jeha disappear, making Sheena disappear, and then he comes to them on his own because clearly Kija is the only dragon that's left. Kija turns into a dragon, and then he sucked him into the chalice. So it's like, what the freak are you doing? Like I don't know why. I don't know why I'm pissed off at Zeno right now. Like I don't know. Like I'm feeling pissed off. I mean, he's been alive. He's an immortal, so he's been alive for such a long time. So he clearly knows stuff that we don't know, that Yona doesn't know. So I guess what I'm pissed off at is the fact that he's so secretive about things. That's why I'm pissed off, and I want to know what the heck he's doing. There's no reason being pissed off at him because it's not his fault. I must say it's not his fault. That it's the mangaka's fault for not telling us what's going on. I do that sometimes when I'm watching a show or something and I'm upset at the character's actions. If it's a character that I dislike, I'm like, I hate that character. I want him to die. I want him gone and whatever. But if it's a character that I actually love or care about and they're doing something that I do not agree with, I'm like, it's the it's the author's fault. Because they're the one that wrote this character that I like that way. So it's like, why me even? I guess I'm upset at the mangaka because he or she is the one that's making us go through all this stuff, making me feel upset when I see my people disappear, making Zeno be the one to make them disappear into the chalice. I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I want answers. And yeah, is there anything else that happened in these chapters? Kesuk was sort of like hesitant about having the shadows go after the dragon, you know. What else? Minso and Yun was asking Minso if someone's gonna live. He was pleading with his eyes, with tears in his eyes, that Swan is gonna live, right? And in that particular moment, I feel like he was saying it because of Shina, not just because he wants Suwon to not die, but he doesn't want Suwon to die at the hands of Shina because he knows if Shina's the one that kills him, that it's gonna be hard on Shina. And also Yun also feels responsible because he feels like Shina went on that rampage to protect him. So he also feels responsible for what happened to Suwon. So he's praying that Swan was gonna live through this. I don't see Swan dying right now. I feel like if Swan is gonna die, it's gonna be at the hands of the sickness that they have, the Crimson Dragon sickness or whatever it's called. I feel like that's the only way that he's gonna die unless they find a cure for it. But I don't think he's gonna die in the midst of battle or being injured or something along those lines. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction about Super Mario to the next chapters, but who knows? Let me see. The 5th. How many weeks is that? I probably, you know what? Even if there's a possibility that I'm not gonna be reacting to Akatsuki no Yona. If by then the chapter is out, then I'll react to it. But if it's not, then I'm gonna be reacting to a new anime. So that's gonna be my reaction to that is gonna be uploaded on my Patreon at patreon.com/Philamity. And I don't think I'm gonna be waiting for a long time to see what's gonna happen. When this chapter drops, I'm gonna be reacting to it. I might post it on a Friday or something, but I want to know what Zeno is up to. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, every hope I